What is going on, guys? It's Keep Up at Help playing 4 here, and today we're playing a mod called Doomed by Design. Now, I don't know what this mod's about. I have no idea what this mod's about. All I know is that it's made by Fluffy Dev, the same person that made Behind Closed Doors. And Bangles is a fun mod. It's a cool mod. This seems like a very interesting mod. I don't know what it's about. All I know is that Fluffy Dev made this mod, and if it's a Fluffy Dev mod, then, you know, it's gonna be good. So, let's play Doomed by Design. Oh yes. Who are you? You're not in trouble. Please don't worry. I just need to know what happened. Tell me what you remember. What do I remember? What is this? All three? I was tied to the bed. I was tied to the bed. I didn't know what he wanted or why, but he said I was going to die. I was so scared. Did you see his face? He was wearing a mask. I recognized his voice, but I didn't know what it was from. And then everything started to fade. You've been the most modern teacher could be. Please don't leave anything out. Did I do something wrong? No, of course not. You're not in trouble. Please don't worry. I just need to know what happened. Tell me what you remember. It was a bit of a scary morning. I just had breakfast and returned to my room to get ready for school. As I finished getting dressed, the doorbell rang and I went to answer it. A tall figure-skinned droid, dressed in black. They didn't say anything, just pushed past me and slammed the door. I panicked, running back upstairs out of my room. A short time later, the stranger appears in the doorway. He's clutching something in both hands. It seems to be a rope. What do you want? I want to erase you. A male voice. One I faintly recognize, but I can't identify it. Without another word, he guessed my arm ties the rope in my wrist. I tried to pull away, but the grip only goes tighter. He soon captured the other arm, binding me again behind my back. I can't see what he's doing behind me, but when I try to wriggle away, I find myself pinned in place outside the bed. What are you doing? Shh. The finger presses a left finger to his lips, his voice sharp and harsh. He steps back, staring at me for a moment. Yes, that will do. Do you see that? He points the air conditioner above my head and I stare at it. Yeah? When a furnace is broken, carbon monoxide leaks through all the related ventilation systems. It has no sense of visible presence. The only sign of poisoning is a decline in health. And everyone will think it's an accident. Let's just say that your heating system is currently in disrepair. Why? You need to disappear. They all do. They? Yes. But what the... Before I can even finish my sentence, he's gone from the room. The bedroom was closed and I faintly heard the front door slide downstairs. Silence. One of my cousins nearly died from carbon monoxide poisoning when his heater malfunctioned. He had to be hospitalized for a few days. If I can get to my phone, I can remember Monica and let her know that I'm in trouble. Where did I last leave it? On my desk! Oh, there's no way I can reach that from here. I shifted a miracle, trying to put my hands on the rope, but only succeeding in getting mild burns. Help! Knowing I won't get out of this by arm, begin to loudly call for help. Maybe the walls are soundproof, nobody can be, but it's better than doing nothing. A pit of nausea builds in my stomach, far stronger than usual anxiety sickness. Pushing firmly against the bed, I managed to shift my knees, but in overwhelming ways, its dizziness hits me again. Is it just me, or is the world starting to go hazy? So someone killed all of these girls, I think, and we're trying to figure out who did. All we know is some dude. I'll call up my fixed spot, my stomach lurching. But things were just starting to get better. Monica promised killing me with more support during counseling, and the session typically helping. I made her sweat out so bad in my depression, I would make him worry. He's actually starting clean topics about sadness and venting so that I can project my emotions in my writing. It's rather cathartic and stops me bottling things up. Imagine the kind of poem I'd write about a situation like this. If I should die today, I think I'd say that the person I'm known in the role I love to play. It's getting hard to breathe. I'm so tired. But I have to stay awake. Help. What? Just as I to fade everything moving slow again. Beautiful blue butterflies flutter around me, landing softly on my hair and on my limbs, taking me most to their feet. I brush my fingers over the textured bark of the light beneath me, enjoying the sensation beneath my lips. The ambience here is so calming. I can't remember the time before I was in this forest. Gentle moonlight streams down, bathing me in faint glow. Small mushrooms survey the scenic piece, pure white or dusty black and seemingly topped with glitter. There's magic in the air and a sprinkle of fairy dust dancing through the trees. It seemed to whisper our names, swelling and spiraling in the mild breeze. Sayori. I found myself laughing, a bubbling and sweet sound that echoes around the air. Honestly, I haven't laughed like this in forever. It feels so liberating. A tiny wolf pup skims by me, looking with big sapphire eyes. It lifts its face as the moon opens its mouth, but the sound that comes out is not a howl. It's my name again, distant yet close, soft and mellow, carries through the air. Sayori! I giggle, taking a few steps towards it. Well, what do you want, Wolfie? Hear me, Sayori? It catches my gaze again, I'm blinking. Hear you? I can hear it perfectly, doesn't it realize that? As the wolf repeats its words, the fairy dust chimes in with a mellow trill. Come up, Sayori. Hear me, Sayori. A large fluffy owl lands on a branch and features white, hooting softly. I can make a little with the noise. Can I? What? I don't understand, owl friend. Sayori, can you hear me, Sayori? The fairy dust wolf and owl is each repeating the phrases in favor. Each repeat grows louder, almost drowning out all those sounds. The only thing I can hear is my heartbeat. Sayori, can you hear me, Sayori? Come up, Sayori. An agonizing pain suddenly soothes my head as I begin to retch, body shoving inside myself tightly. But my voice won't come. Sayori, can you hear me, Sayori? Come up, Sayori. I close my eyes and curl up, blowing the voices to go away. But they only grow louder and louder and louder, until suddenly they move together. Sayori, come on, get up, Sayori! Can you hear me, Sayori? Sayori! Huh? Pat's holding his arms, looking at me with panic in his eyes. What? You're alive, thank God. You didn't come to the club, I was worried about you. You've been doing so well, getting up on time that I knew something was wrong when you didn't show. It's really stifling in here, so I opened the windows for a bit. They're closed again now, it's getting cold. Closed again? He's gonna get sick too. Yeah, we need to get outside. Huh? I'll explain soon, just hurry. Luckily, he doesn't ask further questions. He scoots me up like a puppy and carries me downstairs, pushing the door open with the foot marking outside. Some guy broke into my house this morning. Well, he didn't break in, I opened it open, but I didn't know who he was until I did. I didn't know who he was even after I did. He was wearing a mask and gloves and... Sayori, slow down. Stop from the beginning. Right. I tell about everything, from this moment to now. Carbon monoxide poisoning? I thought you'd, relax. Done something stupid. No, but thanks for your concern. I've actually been doing pretty well. Are you okay? Not really. I feel better if at least I know why someone tried to kill me. It's not safe to go in the house until the leak is dealt with. I'll call the cops, and I'm here to investigate. You can stay by in the meantime. Thank you. Takes a while for the police to arrive, so he down on the wall and back holds me to his chest. He was the best big brother. Hello, my name is Justin, and this is Officer Mahoney. There's been no suspicious cases in this area. We're gathering information, so do you mind if I ask you a few questions? I shouldn't have answered the door, but I didn't know there was this game man on the other side. You're not in trouble, please don't worry. I just need to know what happened. Tell me what you remember. It was a bit of a scary morning. What do I remember? We were surrounded by flames. I knew it was my fault, but I was scared. If I hadn't fallen asleep, none of this would have happened. Please don't blame yourself. Can you start from the beginning? Yes, I'll tell you everything. So now this is how Natsuki recounts it. It was a normal day, just a regular Tuesday before school. I had left my house and was on my way there when my father called out from behind me. Hey, come back! You left your lunch behind. This was a little confusing, so he didn't usually leave lunch. But I returned anyway. Hey, sweetie, you forgot to give your dad a kiss before you left. Oh, so that's what it was. I should have known. Well? His tone shifted from soft to impatient. I knew I was on thin ice. Pop and I don't exactly have the best relationship. We have some issues at home. I'm leading the best guest to his cheek, hoping not to suffice. He gripped my face, firmly with his hand, and shook my hand, landing in because, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Have a great day, Cupcake. I went to said that when my mouth was my sleeve. Gross. But I was kind of used to it. I guess because they were playing along with less of two evils that stopped from getting hurt. Sometimes. But that nauseating exchange out of the way, it made me wait through school and thought no more about it. Sayre wasn't at the club when I arrived, but you're in bed and settled down in the usual spots. He was playing a game of Lance laptop, cleverly hidden behind the pages of the large open book. Well, almost hidden. The fact the book was of it might have given him away. Morning, Bat. What level are you on? I just beat don't you mean what chapter? Oh, okay, yep. Undertale. I gave him a mischievous smile and turned his book the right way, then fell into my seat without another word. Pat and I have been friends since we joined the club last month. We always tease each other and hang out, it's a lot of fun. Ah, yes, the hanging of Sayori back there. Lovely. He's saying Monica, but I feel like he was forced into it. I think he was forced into it, yeah. You know? She can be a bit of a control freak when it comes to getting what she wants, and I'm not gonna lie, he's cute. But there's a code. You don't make a move on your best friend's guy. So we're just friends, and I'm fine with that. But I'm not so sure he is. I've seen him flirting with Sayori a few times, and Yuri has a nasty burner on him from when he curled up behind her while she was making tea. It's a boy in a room full of girls. What did Monica expect? Sure, she clung to him at first pretty early on, but I don't recall him actually agreeing to it. Speaking of Monica, I don't see her anywhere. She might be at house singing piano again, I think. Even the saw Melly at keys from someone down the corridor. After a moment of waiting, I go bold and leave my seat to settle by the mug closet. Giri comes to join me, after a warm smile, she settles. Mind if I sit here too? Not at all. She props herself up with her back against the wall, then pulls a leather-bound book from her bag and opens it in her lap. Markov again? Actually, something much darker. I'm reading about the Salem witch trials, that they used to make witch hunting into a sport that had many stages and each were equally gruesome. Ah, yes. I read a book like that once. It was a play called The Crucible, and it was a play that was based in the 1512? Whatever it was, the 1892, I think, 1592, 1892, whatever it was, the witch trials, the Salem witch trials. It was based in that time period, and it detailed what was going on with the witch trials stuff, and it was a really good book. It was a really good play. If you haven't read it, you should really read it. The Crucible, it's a really good book. There's a play written by someone, I don't know his name, but yeah, it's a really good play. It is a really good play, and you should check it out. I decided The Crucible in school was fantastic. I had to read it I had to read it in school. The whole class partook in the book, and we all had the designated parts to read. So it was like an actual play where this person got this got this part, this person had to read this person's lines, this person had to read this person's lines. It was really fun. It was really good. I think that's where this inspiration comes from. This is kind of an insert of The Crucible, I think. I like that. It's really cool. That sounds like fun. We just had to read it by ourselves. No. In our class, the teacher was like, okay, I'm gonna assign everyone here a part to read. And, when it's your turn, you'll read that part. So it's like, okay, this person got, like, John or something. This person got Mary. I don't know what the actual names are. This person got Abigail. And yeah, we each took turns of reading the lines that we were different. It was fun. And it is well spotted. Yeah, Easy, yeah. That's good that reminded me of that. It's a really good book. It's a really good book. Yo, Marcus, what are you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. We're playing Doomed by Design. This is a pretty cryptic mod already. Apparently, we as the player are a detective, and we're trying to figure out what exactly happened with the three girls. So apparently, something all happened with the three girls. Or four girls. And first off, we got into Sayori's explanation of what happened. Where she was home, doing her stuff. She opened her door to a mysterious figure. Didn't know who it was, but it was a man wearing a mask and gloves and stuff. Then the guy tied her to the bed and, like, told her that she was going to die from carbon monoxide poisoning because he broke something in her air stuff, and yeah. So yeah, Sayori must die from carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah, I forgot Monica for a second. I was like, wait, what did happen to Monica? Like, what? Yeah. Yes, Fluffy Dev is this mod's developer. She made Doomed by Design, the mod, and the mod that we played earlier in the stream, which is, Behind Closed Doors 2. Yo, Joseph Stalin, welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Doomed by Design. It's a fun mod. It's looking to be a really fun mod so far. I mean, but yeah, I read about that. That sounds horrible. It is. I won't go into detail, but one of the executions involved asphyxiation and prolonged damage to the cerebral cortex. Ah, yeah. Some of the things that they do to quote unquote witches back in the Salem witch trials were unethical. They were very unethical. The things that they would do to assumed witches. And they were like really crazy, like outlandish, like, you know, things that people would do to make them a witch. It was crazy. It was fucking crazy. But yeah. Well, they also used to burn them. Oh yes, burned at a stake. That's what they would always do to witches. That's what they would do to witches. They would literally tie them to a stake and light the wood on fire and then just burn them alive. Yeah, straightforward way of killing someone, you know. Either that, or they would tie a brick to someone and throw them to a lake. And if they rose, then they were a witch. If they didn't, then they died. But either way, if they rose up and they were a witch, they would have died anyway. So, yeah. Alright, who's JM Eric? Yeah, who is JM Eric? I do not know who that is. But it's apparently someone that Marcus knows, so... Anyway, enough talking about the, Salem witch trials and Crucible. They also used to burn them. Monica pipes up cheerfully as she enters the room, giving us both a smile and greeting before going to the front of the club to do whatever it is she does. That's right. I'll be happy to discuss it with you once I complete the record. Here, you're likely past the book, which I assume is what she's referring to. Great, I'm looking forward to it. Since the conversation continues for you over calls to the corner and select my favorite manga from the bookshelf. But before I get to 7 pages, something occurs to me. Hey, Monica? Yes? Monica walks up at the sound of her name, crouching in front of me so we're both at the same height. What's Sayori today, do you know? You haven't seen her either? I was hoping you'd have some insight on that. Maybe she's not feeling well, or she got tied up in something and couldn't get away. Well, you know what happens to her, so that's just bad taste. That is just a bad taste, Monica. Bad Monica. Bad Monica. A bad Monica. Just make sure she's okay. That sounds like a plan. Please let me know how it goes. That'll do. Monica leaves again, and I curl up on the floor, laying the manga on my knees and fall into the story. An hour later. Natsuki? Wake up, hon. Hey, are you feeling okay? You doze off while reading. I didn't want to disturb you. I love at the club and finding that one of the only one was here. What time is it? 4:30? 4:30. So I'm now late for dinner. Dad keeps from not giving me lunch to eat at school is that he'll cook for me when I get home. He really does, but if I get home on time then I can at least make my own. Alright, I gotta go. Where's my phone? As I reach my phone, it lights up. There are tons of missed calls and messages. Each text more vulgar and native than the last. Monica puts her hand over mine and shakes her gently. I don't want you going home to that. When you told me about your father, I didn't think it was this bad. Why else am I supposed to go? It's true, I don't want to go back to my father. It doesn't sound like I could run away. Well, I'll have to take my brother out of his room and ask him to live on the couch, but he's a reasonable guy, he'll understand. It's settled. You stay with me until this is sorted out. Monica. I feel tears threaten to spill as I hear her reassuring words. I don't deserve this kindness. We'll take the back door out of the school so he doesn't see us, alright? Alright. We make our way through the door and Monica tries to push it open but seems to fail. Ah, it's locked. I half expected that. It's a fire door after all. No, he's worried anxious but we'll be extra quiet. I kinda wish she wasn't going to such effort to sneak around the school. It's making me anxious. We walk to the other side of the corridor and I try the entrance door. What the fuck? Why is it locked? Never been in the school today. I guess I'd lock the doors at a certain time. But that's fine. I'm ringing bell again to pick us up. Monica pulls out her phone and stares at it in dismay. That was really not a good time for the battery to die. She shows me the phone, screen fading and power warning flashing. Use mine. As I reach for my own cell, I saw something loudly. Oh no. I don't have to answer it. I've got a valid excuse for not coming home. Maybe it'll be okay? I'm most scared of what would happen if I don't answer. Without further hesitation, I accept the call. Hi, Dad. What the hell are you? I expected you home hours ago. I'm locked in school. My mind goes blank. If you not explain why I'm stuck here, it's still my fault because I fell asleep. Monica takes the phone in my hand and looks pulled into that line. I pray she doesn't say anything to make things worse. Hi, Mr. Yasashi? Who's this? My friend Romnowski's. I'm locked in with her. We met when you came to the club one time, do you remember? Yes, when you barged in the club after finding the stash of manga under my bed. You're the one who took my daughter away from me? What? No, that's not it at all. Don't say another word. I see how it is. Well? Monica and I both sat at the phone in silence, waiting for his next statement. It comes as a loud maniacal snarl. If I can't have her, nobody can. The line goes dead and I feel like I'm about to join it. I won't let him hurt you. As a president, but more importantly as a friend, it's my job to protect you from harm. This is a less favorable situation, but we'll be soon out of it soon. Give me the phone, I'll call my brother. I hand the phone over and begin pacing the corridor anxiously, listening to the faint ring at Monica's ear. He's not picking up. Looking dejected, she hands the phone back. Well, looks like we're stuck here. Let's go back to the living room. I feel like something's gonna jump out at us in a second. Good idea. At least it isn't dark yet, that's something. I can tell that she's attempting to boost my spirits and I offer a warm smile of turn. There are worse people to be locked in school with. I love Yuri to bits, but I'm sure she'd sacrifice anything if she were here. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, Natsuki's dad is quite the asshole, you know? We settle on the desk, chatting about various things and discussing the next topic for tomorrow's club. I feel myself starting to relax again. I lightly keep my feet as we talk. That is until I spot a shadow outside the window. Monica! What's wrong? Look! I point out the window, but the shadow's gone when Monica looks. It was right there. Someone outside the window. You're just being paranoid, hon. Nobody's going to get you, I promise. And even if there was someone, they're locked out. So try to relax, okay? Yeah. Probably try to the light. I'm very on edge, so it's... Oh yeah, he's more of an asshole than behind closed doors, yeah. A few minutes past we continue talking, though. I keep an eye on the window. I think maybe it's just migraine. Hey, do you have any coffee? I think getting a migraine, apparently caffeine is good for that. Oh, is your head hurting? No, but I can smell something weird. Come to think so can I. It's kind of smoky. Maybe there's a bonfire across the street or something? Yeah, that's probably it. Monica? What's wrong? Fire! I barely open the app before Wooch comes in and finds tears in the club room. Okay, don't panic. Get into the table. I'm gonna try and break the window. Monica grabs her and with shocking face she grabs the glass. It doesn't break. There isn't even a fracture. You're not getting out! A crazed voice shouts from outside, and I recognize it. Father? Hope you choke before you die, you little bitch! How dare you leave me? You're no longer my daughter. He set the school on fire because I didn't come home? I've always known he was a bit unstable, but this is insane! It feels like a horrible nightmare too surreal to be reality. What have you done? I can barely form the words that catch my throat and bring tears to my eyes. Monica's covered her mouth with sleep, but she's coughing loudly, a look of panic in her eyes. I stare at her, tiny whimper escaping. I'm so sorry, Can't say anything else, the coughing fit takes over me too. It's getting so smoky in here. Let alone see. I'm going to die. Monica's gonna die, it's all my fault. Can you hear me? What's her name? Natsuki, can you hear me? No. I said when my eyes looking around. There's a police officer sat with Monica and one up by my side. You're safe now, don't worry. It's okay, don't try to speak. Someone across the street reports activity, so we came to investigate. Our team is still looking for the culprit, but rest assured we'll catch them. My name is Detective, and this is Officer Mahoney. You're not in trouble, please don't worry. I just need to know what happened. Tell me what you remember. It was surrounded by flames. I knew it was my fault, but I was scared. If I hadn't fallen asleep, none of this would have happened. Please don't blame yourself. Can you start from the beginning? Yes, I'll tell you everything. Okay, now we go to... They were ready to kill. This is Yuri. They were ready to kill. I could do the awful things they were chanting, and I thought I was gonna die. When did all this start? Do you know of anyone that might have caused it? It started this morning, but I didn't think it was any more than a childish prank. Here's how it began. I have an interest in the occult, so anything to do with summoning and rituals is fascinating to me. But the last thing I expected when I left the house was to see a pentagram painted on the floor in front of it. I assumed it was the children on the street getting up to mischief. They've done minor things like throws at the windows on Halloween before, and they're always playing football against the wall. Thinking nothing of it, I'd just been invited to school. When I arrived, there was no sign of Senor Natsuki, nor Monica. Bell was inconspicuously hiding his thoughts to be on hardback encyclopedia, but he looked about winking at me as I walked by. I found myself blushing, giving a shy smile, and returned before selling my seat to read the new tome I required. I even got inspiration from the BCD bomb about Nasa being a police officer for a role play. Ooh! Look at that! Marcus getting inspiration from behind closed doors. After a while, and while since then the most visual anecdote, Natsuki entered the club room. She greeted Ben with by mom classes, so I just started joining her. My phone began to purr at me, and I paused to examine the lonely screen. Who are all these hateful messages from? I feel my house. I scroll through the catalog of beats of editions. Mute again, returning to the market, I moved to accompany Natsuki on the floor. I hope I can peek into the dark Salem in their cultural delusions. An hour later, as I stand up, I see Natsuki sleeping soundly. I was assured to blaze over her blessed leg, knowing it only have negative repercussions. Monica seems to be enthralled in Mary as I walk by her, but raises her head when I pass. I gesture to Natsuki in a way that she says quiet as not to wake her. A fond smile appears on Monica's left as she nods, pressing her fingers to them. I check my phone and relieved to find no new messages. You seem that whatever plagued me this morning has subsided. Bad has already left, so I consider my farewells concluded and leave the club to myself. When I arrive at home, I turn the lights on, but the room remains as black as a moonless light. I don't allow natural light in the room's ambience, but the faux light provides a soothing glow when I'm dearly missing at present. Is the power up? It'd be dangerous to feel on the walls. I have a rather ornate selection of nice lighting to corresponding panel. Powerful decor, of course. Maybe the fuse box is blown. I light some candles to check it. I stumbled through the Hudson's kitchen, feeling my way along cupboards until I catch a familiar wolf-head engraved in my favorite handle. Each cupboard has their own carved iron handle, ranging from Candidae to Felidae to Reptilia with a mouse. I used the wolf for the candle drawer because the wall is bathed by the moon. The light is the sun's. Pulling it open, I'll see several candles in a box of matches. Cold wax feels Susie makes my machine, reminding me of the last time I used them. Oh yeah, Marcus is like one to play the DLC mods because he's played quite a few actually. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Marcus has played quite a few mods as well. It was nicely night and I couldn't sleep, so I gathered a couple of candles and used them like ice and pipettes, traveling a path of melting wax across paper I laid out. I ended up with some beautiful designs, mostly squirrels and spiderwebs. At one point, I even took the covering of a candle into the shape of a hissing cannon, using it to stamp the melted wax so I had my own seal. Perhaps the collectivity will be wearing letters one day, then I'll be able to use it. I struck a match, and a moment glow radiated from newly created flame. Silence was deep and rich, promising to envelop me for his eyes. Maybe I'll let it. There's nothing I need to do for a while. It becomes easier to see when your vigilance revoked. Just like in Yemo when your ears are covered. No, I should fix about for relaxing. Well, maybe just a few minutes. Blow the match out of this time my well mind. It's in there! I gasped with the banging shakes my window and loud speak silence. We know you're in there, witch! Witch? Could the people hear those messages from earlier? It seems to be mere jest. I stay silent, thinking back to the living room. My fingers have to caress the wall, searching until they meet the target. Using a knife in the display, I held it defensively to my chest. Commander, face your sins! We see you, cursed sorcery! You can't have forever, witch! The voices building close, intertwining with the pounding of my heart. My own voice is barely whispered, on my knees, so firmly gripping the knife. I am not a witch! My window shattered, scaling the answers left from my inert form. I dropped the knife, leaped on feet, and ran bluntly through the house, patting the walls with open palms until I looked in the back door. There she is! I gently twisted my muscles and spikes into motion when I hear the lost calling glow closer. Get her! Burn the witch! Drown her! As I ran back, falls upon my shoulder, and a variety of evidence fell out. I pressed like a pencil into a sound book and crucifix. I guess I have to collect them, not now. These will just be up ahead, and if I make it that they're not able to climb the roof until they go away. I've done before and escaped with just a few scrapes, skulls to prove my achievement. But the smell of smoke distracts me from my internal reverence. Starts to build a confusion. There's nowhere to run, witch! Everyone's behind, gasping at the program of actual pitchforks and torches. How have nobody on the street noticed this? Yes, if you commune with the devil, you have to face the consequences. But don't forget to spare a little uncomfortable air to stick fumes smokes from my school. Thunder and offensive advances to gaining away with every step. I've read about things like this. There are still societies in the world that hunt witches and those who believe that there are witches. But I've never even looked up things like that, let alone joining covens. How did these deluded people find me? Were they talking as though they were from the air, execution was accessible? I take a detour from the path, hoping to lose them. Bath's house comes to interfere, and I quickly debate if I'll be home or not. It's worth a try, but when I susceptible again if I'm not concerned, pin him against the fist by the mob. The high turns gray, casting an almost human to sinister snow. I hear a clash of thunder and then a rifle beat the sketch in into the crowd. The sound causes them to look up, confused by the sun changing weather and a breakaway during the extraction. I don't even pause to think, let alone breathe. I sprint towards the school as the chase begins again. As I race inside, my bride to the next classroom and collapse inside, panting hard. Yuri? That's Monica. I attempt to just behind me, but it's difficult to speak within my evidence to shut the time. This is disrespect. Mark introduces the officer nearby. I hadn't noticed them until now. Good afternoon. We're gonna vacate the premises as soon as we receive confidence that it's safe. But until then, I'd like to ask you a few questions. What brings you here? You're not in trouble, please don't worry. I just need to know what happened. Tell me what you remember. I was being chased by these people. They were ready to kill. I could hear the awful things were chanting and I thought I was gonna die. When did all this start? You know of anyone that might have caused it? It started this morning, but I didn't think it was any more than a childish prank. Here's how it began. What do I remember? I should have realized. Monica. It's Monica's turn. I should have realized. I thought the accusation was just a random occurrence, but when the fire started the day after, I thought something was wrong. Sarah didn't come in that day since he was so traumatized from the experience. I ended up making excuses, saying that maybe she was tied up in something. Of course, Bet knew why she wasn't in. She was just checking if I did. We ended up distrusting each other thanks to strange happenings. So you think it's target attack on all three of you? On all four of us. Natsuki was the target too. I don't think that was the original plan. How so? The attempts on our lives were localized around this area and focused slowly on our group. When Natsuki's father called and spoke to me, he said that I was trying to take away from him. And according to the area, our assailant spoke of them when he was ripping up the house to kill her. You believe they're connected? Yes. I think Natsuki's father attempted to kill the three of us and added Natsuki in as an afterthought. But why would he murder 4 schoolgirls, one of which is his own daughter? What's the motive? Because he's possessive of me? When he found out that I have friends, he just convinced me to discard them. And of course I refused. They're my friends and I'm not giving them up for anyone. I thought he'd let it slide. He didn't mention it again. Though he barged into the club room the day after telling me off about something. That's when he'd have seen us all. Everyone was present that day except Bet, who was off sick. So that's when he picked the targets? Yes, I believe so. The witch hunters would be a hard one to link to him if not for the fact that they sold him out when they were detained. Yes, they told us that I see. I see now. I see now. Yes, they told us that Tommy Yasashi has hired them for 1,000 yen to find a killer witch in the area. And if I hadn't gotten away, I'd been a cadaver. We suspect that Tommy is culprit for the arson attempt and the temporary Sega's heating system. We already know that he used to be some witch hunters. Why only suspect? I told you we had him outside the window when the fire started. Witnesses just saw a figure dressed in black clothes. We don't have any solid evidence for that yet. Not to speak out of line, but the school has CCTV outside which covers all areas. And I was using Natsuki's phone to record the audio from outside because you never know when you might need evidence. So we may have enough to clarify that it's him, right? Not to mention his past conviction of assault. But the type of all photo evidence from that part of the story was the assault case built against Sami. It takes several hours to process everything, but it doesn't long before the news comes that he's been arrested. He comes on to give us the false story when back in school. Thank you for your cooperation. We obtained a full confession and Tommy has been arrested, who will stand trial later in the week. Would you like to hear a statement, Natsuki? Yes, I can handle it. When questioned, he said, since my daughter started in the literature with those girls, she's changed. She started showing interest in boys and wanted to go out rather than sit at home. I had to erase them all. If Natsuki's friend disappeared, she'd only be able to devote herself to me. That's the way it should be. He's insane. He may be insane, but he's still my dad. I won't be taking him to care anything, will I? You're old enough to live by yourself. That's a relief. My offer remains. You can stay with me for as long as you need to. I imagine it'll be lonely out on your own. Thank you. Natsuki sits behind me and pulls me into a warm snuggle and I wrap my arms around her. Detective Spence leaves and I walk to the front of the classroom. The last few days have been chaotic, but we got through it and came out of the other side stronger than ever. Okay, everyone! I clapped my hands to draw their attention, and all 4 club members looked up at me. I just want you to know that I'm so proud of you. You're all brave and strong, and I'm so glad that I didn't lose you because you mean the world to me. I know that things have been stressful recently, but we're still alive and still together, right? And I'll always do my best to protect you. What is happening here? No matter what. The new game button disappeared, and that is the end of Doom by Design. That signals the end of Doom by Design. Interesting mod. Very interesting, very neat idea. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to see what you make next, Fluffy. I cannot wait to see what you come up with next. Yeah, I liked it. It was really good. It was really good. I like that. I really, really like that.